Imagine waking up one morning and realizing every major politician in Nigeria now belongs to the same political party. No opposition, no accountability, just a single voice echoing through every corner of power. Sounds far-fetched? Well, it's already happening silently. Before we dig deep, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon so whenever we post a new video, you'll be one of the first persons to see. Alright, let's get started. Is Nigeria still a democracy, or are we living in a controlled illusion of choice? As for now, Nigeria has 19 registered political parties thanks to heavy proning by INEC. What led to it being 19? Between 1999 and 2011, we went from just 3 to 91 parties. Whoa, 91 parties? After the 2011 general elections, many were deregistered. 74 contested the 2015 elections. By virtue of Section 225A of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, INEC is empowered to deregister political parties for the reasons listed in that section, hence leading to the 19 political parties that we currently have. Alright, let's start with something that you might have missed. In Akwa Ibom State, Governor Umoeno reportedly asked all his commissioners to defect with him to the All Progressives Congress or resign. No threats, no guns, just pressure. And just like that, an entire cabinet moved voluntarily, maybe, but voluntarily after what kind of system? This isn't an isolated incident. Across Nigeria, lawmakers, governors, or even whole parties are switching allegiance, almost always towards the ruling party. It's not illegal, but it's dangerous. On paper, Nigeria is a multi-party democracy, but in reality, we may be watching the birth of a de facto one-party state. I mean, we can already see that in Akwa Ibom State. What does the law have to say about political defections in Nigeria? It might come as a surprise, but political defections in Nigeria aren't just common. They are actually legal. The Nigerian constitution permits it, though not without conditions. The legal backings come from the right to freedom of association, as guaranteed by Section 40 of the 1999 Constitution, which states, I quote, "Every person shall be entitled to assemble freely and associate with other persons, and in particular, he may form or belong to any political party, trade union, or any association for the protection of his interests." But before politicians start jumping parties like a game of musical chairs, it's important to understand that this right isn't absolute, especially for elected lawmakers. Section 68, subsection 1G puts a firm brake on indiscriminate defections, at least for members of the National Assembly. It says, I quote, "A member whose election to the House was supposed by a political party shall lose their seat if they join another party, unless the defection is due to a division within the original party or a merge with another party." In plain terms, if you are a National Assembly member, you can only defect under two narrow conditions. One, a real national level division within your current political party, not just a local squabble. And two, a formal merge between your party or a faction of it and another. This was reinforced in the landmark case of Agbegunde vs. OSHA, where the court made it clear, only deep structural divisions that cripple a party's ability to function nationally can justify defection. Otherwise, say goodbye to your seat. You might then ask, what about other politicians? Interestingly, these restrictions apply only to National Assembly members. So if you are a governor, commissioner, or any other public office holder outside the assembly, you are bound by this clause. You can defect freely. No constitutional penalty applies. This legal loophole has become a tool for political survival, not public service. Many believe the constitution should be amended to extend Section 68, subsection 1G to cover all public office holders, not just lawmakers. That way, the spirit of loyalty and ideological consistency will cut across all arms of government. You might then go ahead to ask, has any lawmaker been stripped of his or her seat as a result of defecting? Well, your guess is as good as mine. What are the dangers of a one-party system? Let's break it down. Number one, no accountability. Without strong opposition, the ruling party faces little pressure to be accountable. This can lead to complacency. This can also lead to increased corruption and a disregard for diverse societal concerns. Number two, weak democracy. Limited viable political choices can lead to voter apathy and a sense that individual votes don't matter. This illusionment can potentially spark civil unrest. Number three, abuse of power. Concentrated power in a single party or a few individuals increases the risk of abuse of power, human rights abuses, and a breakdown of crucial checks and balances. Number four, stifled innovation and development. A lack of diverse perspectives and constructive criticism can result in narrow and less effective policymaking, ultimately hindering social and economic progress for the nation. Number five, marginalization. In a diverse nation like Nigeria, a one-party system may struggle to accommodate various ethnic, religious, and regional interests, potentially leading to increased marginalization and resentment among excluded groups. And number six, political instability. A one-party party system achieved through manipulation or unfair means can be inherently unstable. It can foster underground movements, whispered protests, or more severe forms of resistance when people feel unheard or unrepresented. Even former President Goodluck Jonathan warned a backdoor one-party state could seriously destabilize Nigeria. But wait, are there any advantages? Some say yes, and it includes 1. Political stability and unity. In theory, a single party can foster greater national unity by reducing inter-party conflicts and power struggles. Decisions could be made more quickly and policies implemented without constant political obstruction from opposition forces, leading to smoother governance. 2. Faster decision-making and policy implementation. Without the need for extensive debates, compromises, and negotiations across multiple parties, a one-party system could potentially make and implement decisions more rapidly. This might be seen as beneficial in times of national emergency or when swift action is required. Number 3. Reduce electoral cost. Running multiple party election is an incredible expensive undertaking. A one-party system with fewer or no truly competitive elections would theoretically save significant resources that could then be channeled into development. Number 4. National integration. Some argue that in highly diverse societies, a single party can act as a unifying force, de-emphasizing ethnic and religious differences and promoting a common national identity. However, this often comes at the cost of genuine representation and minority voices. Number 5. Continuity in policy. With one party consistently in power, there is less likelihood of drastic policy shifts with every election cycle. This can lead to more long-term planning and consistent execution of developmental programs. But let's be honest, this benefit often comes at the cost of democratic integrity. What's happening now is that we are seeing a wave of political defections. Governors, lawmakers, party officials leaving the opposition to join the ruling party. This isn't just a game of colors, it's an erosion of competitive democracy. The opposition is fragmented and weak. What remains? Mostly symbolic noise, not real alternatives. This isn't a military coup, it's not just a constitutional amendment. This is power consolidation through defections, intimidation, and state machinery. It's subtle, it's legal, and it's real. We are seeing the EFCC allegedly used as a tool to pressure oppositions, anti-corruption campaigns targeted at political enemies, and political loyalty overweighing competence. So what's the point of all this? Think about it. Power supply still bad, inflation still rising, insecurity still everywhere, education strike after strike. Yet, we spend billions on elections with no real competition. Ask yourself, what are we really voting for? This is bigger than politics. This isn't about APC or PDP. It's about us, the Nigerian people. If we keep silent, we give consent. If we don't demand real opposition, we accept dictatorship by default. Democracy doesn't die in one day. It dies in whispers, in defections, and in silence. So now, where do we go from here? Should Section 68, subsection 1G be expanded to cover all political office holders? Should INEC and anti-corruption agencies be truly independent? Should we demand consequences for undemocratic political behavior? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe to this channel and give it a like. See you in our next video. This is Legal Essentials, Ekenudo signing off.